Hello friends, and welcome back to the Teaching Hive. Today we are going to read The Story of the Alphabet by Caroline Hemingway. Alice the alligator has a bad cold. She can't stop sneezing, so I've been told. She looks rather scary when she's about to sneeze. Her mouth opens wide. I can see her sharp teeth. A tissue, she says, sneezing from her snout. Letter A sounds like this when we say it out loud. Use both your arms to make a pair of jaws and say letter A as you snap your claws. What can you find that begins with the letter A? The pretty blue bird eats earthworms for tea. He pulls them from the ground with his big strong beak. The worm stretches as it's pulled from the dirt. Then it shoots like elastic. Ouch, it really must hurt. Boing is the sound it makes, shooting out. I wonder, do other things make the B sound? Little lamb does when he bleats in the meadow. Ba, ba is the little sound that we all know. Can you make the sound of a little lamb? I bet you are able. I bet you can. What can you find that begins with the letter B? Clara the cow loves to eat the green clover. She chews the sweet grass over and over. Crunch goes the clover as she takes a bite. It's so delicious, so green and bright. She listens to her friend the cuckoo bird, who sits in the tree waiting to be heard. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Clever cat thinks she can catch her too. What can you find that begins with the letter C? Davy the dinosaur loves to play his big loud drums every day. He hits them with incredible force to scare all the other little dinosaurs. Don't do it, Davy, Mama Dinosaur shouts. But Davy bangs louder, tuning her out. Duh, 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 the drum booms its sound. Let's play the drums and say letter D out loud. Ellie the elephant has very large feet. She has to be careful when she's out on the street. The hens always worry that she'll crush their eggs with her powerful body and heavy legs. Excellent, shout all the hens when she misses their nests. Let's say letter E together, my friends. Pretty flamingo has fantastic feathers. She balances on one leg in all kinds of weather. She watches the fishermen catch their tea. Flip flop on the sand, the fish wriggles free. The letter F is as silent as can be. Let's say it together very quietly. What can you find that begins with the letter F? Greedy goat gobbles food night and day. He loves to chase the farmer away. Farmer Brown has had enough. He builds a pen to contain Billy Gruff. Grind goes his drill as he builds the gate. G-g-g is the sound the letter G makes. Now it's your turn to say the letter G. What can you see that begins with the letter G? Hugo the hedgehog is a prickly one. His short little legs make it hard to run. He huffs and he puffs when he goes for a jog. He huffs even more when he jumps over logs. The letter H sounds very alike to Hugo's panting after a big hike. What can you see that begins with the letter H? Iggy Iguana's having some fun. He's still as a statue, baking in the sun. He waits patiently, searching for a snack. for an ant to crawl out of the rocky crack. Iggy says, I want an insect instead of ice cream. Do you think Iggy will get his dream? Are you able to say the letter I? Let's do it together. Come on, let's try. Jiggling jelly is jolly good to eat. It's Jack and Jill's favourite treat. An animal that jiggles just like wobbly jelly is a jellyfish that has a wibbly wobbly belly. Jiggle, wiggle, jiggle, wiggling. Jellyfish is jiggling. Shake your arms and say the letter J. Jiggle around the room this way. Kylie Kangaroo's best friend is a kitten. She's making her a pair of warm woolly mittens. Click, clack go her needles as the kitten knits. Letter K even sounds a bit like this. Kangaroos, koalas and kiwis start with the letter K. So do kites, kettles and keys, just by the way. Lazy leopard lying in a tree, with one eye open so he can see. Looking for his lunch lurking nearby. He spots a large lion passing by. Lion thinks he's the king of the jungle. I don't think so, the leopard mumbles. Leopard and lion both start with L. What can you see that begins with the letter L? Mo the monkey is a very cheeky fellow. He eats bananas and he prefers them bright yellow. When he enjoys his banana treats, he says, mmm, when he eats. The letter M makes the same sound of Mo eating all the bananas he's found. Letter M is the sound we make when we eat a delicious chocolate cake. What can you find that begins with the letter M? Nellie the narwhal is an unusual creature. She's a whale with a tusk as her main feature. Nellie's like an underwater unicorn because she also has a magic horn. N-n-n-n-n-n, a boat's chugging near with dangerous nets that the sea creatures fear. Nellie is clever and swims away from them. Can you make the sound of the letter N? Ollie is an octopus who lives amongst the rocks. With 8 long tentacles, he needs 4 pairs of socks. Ollie often gets his legs tangled in a mess. Letter O sounds like Ollie when he's in distress. What would you say if you hurt your toe? Ouch, maybe ooh, or oh, oh, oh. What can you find that begins with the letter O? Pink little piglet plays in muddy puddles. Pippa, her owner, won't give her cuddles. She scrubs little piglet until she's sparkling clean. It's the shiniest little piglet has ever been. Plip, plop goes the water as it splashes about. Letter P also makes this plip-plop sound. Let's pretend to plop through the mud while saying letter P as we pretend to trudge. Q is for quail, a bird who loves the ground. They're often very quiet and don't make a sound. Quails like to lay quite a few eggs. They don't fly far and they have very short legs. Other words that start with the letter Q are queen and quilt. Can you think of more too? Mr. Rabbit raced around the redwood tree. Along came a lion looking for his tea. "Roar!" said the lion. "You look good to eat." "Please," said Mr. Rabbit, "I'm a very tiny treat." His foot thumped up and down. His knees began to quiver. If he did not do something, he'd become the lion's dinner. "Run, run, run!" he shouted as he dashed. "Roar!" said the lion, his dinner dreams smashed. Slim the snake has many shiny scales, from the top of his head to the tip of his tail. Slim slithers silently into the swamp, looking for delicious frogs to chomp. What can you see that begins with the letter S? Tup the turtle likes to hurtle through the sea. Dipping and diving, he's playing hide and seek. Tommy the tiger shark has terrifying teeth. Tup stays away from him by hiding in the reef. What can you see that begins with the letter T? A sea urchin has many prickly spikes to protect itself from things it doesn't like. When you go down to the ocean, take care not to step on one. Be alert and aware. Another word that starts with the letter U is umbrella, which we use in the summertime too. Let's say the letter known as U. We know how to do it, both me and you. V is for vulture, a very strange bird. He's bald on his head and his sharp beak is curved. Vultures love to swoop through the sky, searching for dead things that catch their eye. Now let's say V. Let's give it a try. Flap your arms as you do, pretending to fly. Walter Walrus has two sharp tusks, just like Ellie the elephant does. Walter loves to eat lots of fish. Mackerel is his favorite dish. Walter's best friend is Wilbur Whale. "Wow," says Walter when Wilbur waves his tail. Whoosh goes the water from Wilbur's spout. Let's all say the letter W out. What can you see that begins with the letter W? X is a very tricky letter to say because not many words begin this way. Little Fox has an X at the end of his name. X-ray and xylophone both begin the same. Yancy Yak loves yellow yarn. She likes to sleep in a warm, cozy barn. Yancy likes to yodel and yell. She makes a noise like a giant clanging bell. "Yancy, stop yodeling," yells Farmer Billy. Let's yodel letter Y. We may sound silly. Ziggy the zebra has black and white stripes all over her body. She's quite a sight. Is she a horse that's been painted that way? Or perhaps there's a zip hiding something else away. I'm teasing, of course. Zebras are real and true. They come from Africa. Look on a map near you. Let's make the sound of a zip being undone. Are you ready now to have some fun? Zzz, zzz, zzz. Well, friends, we've learned all about our ABCs. Join me now and let's end off by singing the alphabet song. Are you ready? Let's go!